Recently, I came across this code to create a donut. The code itself looked like a donut, and with this, the author claimed that simulate an animated donut. And this is the way it works. In this blog, the author had a detailed version in which you could create a virtual donut, and this uses ASCII characters, and another version of it which uses non-ASCII characters essentially. But the code and the explanation is given in this blog, and there'll be a link to this particular blog from the video site. You can see that the equation for a circle is projected in 3D using some matrix transformation, and that's how it's achieved. So if you go to this code that is mentioned here, there is code for ASCII and canvas rendering, and this code is in JavaScript, and you can see that there are two tags that are indicated using some timers and so forth, and some event attachment. The animation is done. And the only tricky part when we try to run this in ZCubes language is that there is a usage of bit operators, bit OR operators, which are actually in ZCubes language, it is 3 bars, not a single bar. So other than that, the code is fairly consistent. And we have slightly reformatted the code. We call this a function called animation, anims. And instead of plain function, the global scope, we have created an animation function, and then we call just that animation function. And we have an ASCII frame and a canvas frame. And to create two divs and call it as D and canvas donut, and these are created using our own ZCubes functions. ZDivX will create a div of this size with this ID and this particular styling. Likewise, CX is a canvas into which you can create the canvas donut. But other than that, the code is exactly the same except for the 3 bar for bit ORing. But otherwise, it's exactly the same code. Minor modification. We've called this as an ASCII frame and a canvas frame. So when we run it, we do get two windows, and these are the two that we have. And you can see this is the ASCII donut, and this is the canvas donut. This drawing on the canvas that we created at the top of the page there, and the one on the left is the ASCII version. So you can play with the code and see how to change different parameters and how we can get more interesting output out of it. Now in another video, we'll show you how to take this code itself and convert it to a donut, and that we'll do it at some other time. It's not critical, obviously, to understand how this works. We just wanted to show you that you can take a fairly complex JavaScript code and convert to the ZCubes language and almost instantaneously start running it in the ZCubes environment. Thank you.